So I did say I was going to cover this eventually, and it is pertaining to the Styxhexenhammer situation. Now, I went over this on my live, every Friday, 8:15 Central. I really like to gather people's perspectives, and especially on this situation, since I don't really know much about Styx other than the surface level stuff. I could go to his Kiwi Farms thread, which I'm sure that'll have some interesting information too. But let's do a first surface level glance at this. Just coming into this completely no bias or anything. So far, though, from the surface level, what I've gathered from Styx is that he is what I've seen. People have said he's a grifter, but he is associated, network buddies with the quartering. The quartering actually paid his bail recently. And the real reason Styx is a topic of conversation, to me at least at this point. So I do a crossover with certain people that do cover certain situations like this. The situation that happened with Styx, and this was given by kiwifarms.net, the official account on Twitter, and you can look it up for yourself. And again, it's been posted on the farms as well. Styx apparently got arrested for or sent to jail for the abuse. What was it? Domestic DA? Yeah, domestic abuse or something. To which then led him to make this tweet. So he says, haters will inspect your life with a microscope, gossip about it like it's a soap opera. They're middle-aged women, then claim you're the one with the issues low. So it is one of those, my haters suck tweets, which is like I get how some people would take this immediately and think, well, this might lead to a Rekieta fall off, right? Other people might be like, no, he's right or whatever. Because I've seen this person Styx's fan base seems to be pretty strong. Even in my stream when I was going over this, I was asking for people's points of view in the matter, and some of them said that people watching me, that they don't think Styx will end up in the Rekieta way. They think that Styx can make it through this situation, etc., etc. So there is a lot of benefit of the doubt, not only in this thread over here with this Twitter thread over here with the replies, which we'll go over, but there's a lot of people, or a good number of people in my chat as well, that were giving Styx the benefit of the doubt. And again, like, other than the association with the quartering, apparently they're a 500K channel. They're also into like some weird Satanism stuff, I believe. There was a list that people jotted down. I guess he lives this rock star lifestyle as well or something. From what I can gather, the thing with the women was probably like the thing that tipped off a lot of people. It's what kiwifarms.net tweeted about, in fact, released this information, and I guess it led to also Styx going ahead and making his own video on the matter, where he talked about how his experience in the jail cell. So he wasn't in prison, he wasn't locked up, and blah 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 blah. He was there, but he got his bail posted, and like the quartering apparently ended up doing that. So people over here say, okay, Ralph, when are you moving to Mexico? That's a reference to Ethan Ralph, because Ethan Ralph also makes tweets like this, where he's like, the haters are the wrong ones, and blah, 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 blah. So I guess this Legal Seagull person was the one making this reply, which got a pretty positive reception. It seemed from the people that follow him, I guess this person might be sector adjacent, probably a parody account with the sector and stuff, so there's that. And this person here says, okay, but you went to jail for domestic battery and had to be bailed out by a grifter. That would be the quartering. And just on the side of the quartering hasn't made the best. So he's defended pedophile, Dr. Disrespect. Quartering doesn't think that it's a big deal if a 30-something-year-old has inappropriate combos with someone under the age of 18. I think that's pedophilic, or just at least something that content creators like the quartering wouldn't approve of. Their supposed principles would be against. However, for the grift, man, the grift makes you do some wild things if you're hambly. So that's what they mean by like grifter, and just a little insight on the quartering. I believe he also has his own Kiwi Farms thread. You could go check that out as well. Maybe we will at some point. You know, big ups to the farms. Appreciate the work that you do. So continuing on here, it says, I gave you so many benefits of the doubt when you asked for laptop money, when people claim pics of you in drag were released, when you ditched your family in Europe, the evidence has stacked, or the evidence stacked. And this is not like a big account either. It's a small account. Apparently they're a YouTuber as well, but they seem to have gotten a decent reception here. This person says, if you haven't spent a few weeks in a New Orleans jail by the time you're 30, have you even really lived? The internet is fake and gay. Makes sense. I heard a rumor, but didn't know the skinny until you posted it. That said, with all the chaos happening here in Appalachia, I'm just glad you were safe. Good to have you back, Styx. Brother, just come clean and repent. Lol, already trying to fight again, I see. What's the next book going to be? Person here says you're a well-known public figure that seems to be spiraling. Of course people are going to talk. Person says, I don't give a fuck about your life or your wife. That was never why I listened. Arrogance and hubris is a turnoff, though. And this is actually something that, and again, I left up my stream from a couple nights ago public. I'm trying to keep them up. The reason I put a lot of the other ones on members only is because I did get recently a strike and stuff. So I'm not trying to kamikaze myself in terms of like, you know, because I don't have a network to fall back. I'm not one of those people that oh, I need to be in the network, pal. Please save me when you know, they pull the plug on me or whatever. But you know, I've tried to leave the other because I felt like there's a lot that got done there, and there was something. It's a couple epiphanies sort of, and this tweet right here kind of reminds me of it a little bit. It's like really what it is. It's interesting. It seems like the audience is willing to give you the benefit of the doubt so long as you keep that arrogance, the ego in check. And I'm starting to notice that they sometimes care more so about that than they do what actually is going on, which can be bizarre, but at the same time, it makes somewhat sense. So, you know, as we also have some people here, they're saying, whatever you say, Rackets, again, this is my initial reaction to this was, well, did Nick Rekieta take over Styx's account or possess him for this tweet and stuff? This person said, are you a little too settled to be going to jail? Haters are just going to obsess fans in disguise. My dear Styx, haters should be and remain beneath your notice and our notice as well. Good to have you back after your short trip, etc., etc. So this is, it's a mixture of people saying that your arrogance is going to lead to your downfall. It's also, you know, a couple people here comparing him to other narcissistic notable figures that have spiraled out of control, such as Ethan Ralph and Nick Rekieta. But again, it does seem to still be pretty split overall, because it does seem like he has a hardcore fan base, that being Styx, and he hasn't necessarily irritated them to the point where they're ready to just give up on him and just not accept anything that he has to say, any goodwill. So it doesn't look like he's used that up. I don't know what his relationship with his audience is like. Again, I'll probably have to take more time. I'll probably check out the farms in regards to Styx to get a, you know, a brief understanding or a good understanding of the situation. So up until now, though, this has been his domestic abuse, I guess, or whatever, battery thing, in a nutshell, a little bit, just a little surface level stuff. I might explore more into this depending on it, but as of now, I guess I mean, if he beat the shit out of his girlfriend or something, that's bad, right? It's just objectively not a good thing or whatever, but other than that, you know, we need more solid receipts and whatnot to come through. And again, because there are people willing to give him the benefit of the doubt, it makes me think that there might be more to the story, or who knows, maybe people are just fucking crazy. But what do you guys think of this situation? Let me know what you think. I'm gonna go do some exploring to find out more about this. Other than that, the edited video should be coming out tomorrow or Tuesday. All right, I want to throw in this little video first. You can see it's not really edited, doesn't have much in it, but I still want to get this topic out there because it is something I said I was going to talk about and I'm kind of interested in, and I do kind of want to hear it from other people as well, what they think. Okay, so that's all I have for this video, guys. I'll talk to you in the next one. See you in the next upload. And remember, stay safe and don't be a rackets.